Guys, and welcome back to another video on Tish Does Travel. I think you can pretty much see what this video is going to be about. I'm skiing. Welcome to Bulgaria. So I am in Borovets. This is my second time in Borovets. Got 3 days skiing here, but today is all about getting my partner to be able to ski. So the next few days I'm going to show you a little bit of teaching him a little bit of what skiing's like in Borovets. I'm actually really impressed with the weather. I thought it was going to be kind of like super icy and a bit too sunny, but actually, as you can see, it's really nice ski weather. So yeah, if you want to find out what it's like skiing for beginners in Borovets, then please keep watching. And if you like travel content like this, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So this is where we're staying. This is the Ice Angels Hotel, and literally one of the ski runs is like here. So it's true ski in, ski out. I wanted Rory to be able to have the experience without having to like carry his boots. So yeah, this is the hotel. I don't think it's massive because I don't think there's loads of people staying there. You've got kind of like a bar area out the front, and then up through here, that's where your boot hire is, just to the left, which is really handy. So you can leave your boots and your skis in there. And then, so through here. So then this is like the main reception lobby area. You can get drinks, kind of sit there. There's also a gym and there's a spa as well, but we've not really explored the spa. Both of us forgot to pack our swim stuff, so we won't be doing that this trip. And then there is a restaurant which is just through here as well, which actually we've got half board. So we've been having breakfast and also dinner. This is our hotel room for the next few nights. The thing with Bulgaria hotel rooms is nothing is particularly fancy. This actually is quite fancy for Bulgaria, and it's going to do us absolutely fine for the next few days. Got a comfortable bed, got tons of stuff in the minibar, which is really funny actually because we've just had a quick look as to what the prices are. So there's a big bottle of wine. Well, I say big bottle, it's not a mini bottle, but it's also not a big one. But this is 11 lev, which is literally like £5, not even that. So for prices in the minibar, that's pretty good. Got little coffee, snacks, some glasses, and then just a chair. But it's quite basic, but it's all you really need, especially when we don't plan to spend much time here. The one thing that I would have loved to have splashed out on is you can get the view looking up the slope, whereas we haven't got a view looking up the slope, but it's not a bad view. It just kind of looks out at the back. There's some restaurants along there, another big hotel there, and that is pretty much it. I just left Rory for my first run of the day. This trip is really all to teach him to ski. I haven't skied in, I think I last skied, not last year, but the year before. But you always are like, oh my God, am I going to remember how to do it? So we've kind of done a morning of teaching him a little bit of the basics, and he's gotten really good really quickly actually. Boys do tend to be a bit better at skiing because they're not quite so nervous as girls. Like I saw a couple of moments where I thought, oh, I would lose my cool because he was kind of like heading towards people, and he was just so good, like he literally just got on with it. So I think he'll pick it up quite quickly, and then I'm hoping that he can do this run with me. So this is the green run to the left of Borovets. It tends to be a little bit quieter, I think, and it's just so nice. There's this really nice long green all the way down, and then we're going to have a little bit more time in the afternoon to teach Rory more of like how to ski, and then hopefully either by the end of the day or the beginning of tomorrow we will get him up on this ski lift. So that's the plan for today, but the whole trip is just going to take it like nice and easy. I have my own thoughts about Borovets and about Bulgaria skiing, which I will share in this vlog. Not sure if I'll make it 1 or 2 parts, probably just one, and just show you some of the highlights. It's very beautiful though. I'm very excited to get back on this green run. I know that it's one that I like. So just a peek from above, this is the green run. So it runs all the way and it's really just like nice and quiet and slow. It does look a tiny bit icy. So remember how I said that we booked this whole ski trip because of the green? The green's closed. So this is the middle of a blue. There's a blue that runs down here, there's also a blue that runs down behind as well. And the green is up the back, and it runs all the way, winds along the blues, and it's this lovely, leisurely green. And it's closed, which for me, that's not a problem because this blue's quite nice. I do like that green, and you can join it halfway down. But it's sad for Rory because I was really hoping we could get him on that green, and it's good for learners because it means they can properly stretch their legs. But we're going to have to get him up to speed and then get him on this blue instead of the planned green, which will be fine. So this is the blue that just runs along the bottom here. Now this blue is also closed. I'm hoping that down that way is either the green or the blue, but hopefully it's not a red. I guess there's only one way to find out. Right, let's pull up and see what we've got. Okay, looks like we've got a blue, black and 2 reds. That blue down there is closed. So we're going to continue along here and hope that we can join back onto the green after not too much time. You've earned it. Shush. It is such a nice day today. It was cloudy pretty much all of yesterday, opened up just a little bit at the end, but now it's like glorious sunshine. And I think it's going to be like this actually for our next couple of days, or our last 2 days. Yesterday was all about teaching Rory. He's gotten really good actually on his first day, so we're going to push it a little bit harder today. We got him on a button lift at the end, which I'm really pleased about because I think button lifts are like one of the hardest lifts. So we're going to do a lot more of that run today. I'll show you which run that is. So obviously I explained yesterday the green run is closed, and that means that we do need to find like another easy run. Now I've never done this middle kind of ski lift, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up that middle ski lift and just work out what's at the top there, if there's anything that would be kind of at Rory's level. And yeah, that is the plan. But first of all, we're going to head over to the button lift, and we're going to keep practicing Rory's turns, and then hopefully we'll get up onto the blue a bit later. We're back on the button lift. This is the end of the green, so the green comes off there, and then this button lift serves these 2 slopes either side of the button lift, and this is the one that we've been using to learn. And Rory's getting really good. Ooh, goes the button lift again. So the plan is to just concentrate on turns, get that speed down, and yeah, hopefully I can show you a little bit of progress. Sit. Really good. Sit. So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow. This is the main town part of Borovets. So those of you that have been skiing elsewhere in Switzerland, France, you'll notice a little bit of a difference. It does still have kind of like the ski chalets, but it is a lot more commercial. Not in a bad way sometimes, it completely depends what you want, because if you want affordability then it's brilliant because you can get souvenirs, you can get food, you can get drinks, and nothing costs too much money. But of course if you're looking for something which is like a bit premium and has that kind of like nice Scandinavian touch, then of course it does miss out on that slightly. So it just completely depends on what you go for. So the main ski lifts where we've been are behind us, and then we're heading to the bottom of this road here, because on the left that's where there's a big gondola that takes you all the way up to the top of the mountain, and that's where we're heading now. So we're going to go get on the gondola that's going to take us all the way to the very top. I believe it's possibly the highest point in Borovets. I've skied down from there before, but it was a bit of a killer.
Yeah,
it's
so
mostly, there's a couple of blues, but it's mostly reds. And I'm not in the mood for that. So we've taken our skis off. It had gotten really busy on the nursery slope and we were waiting ages for the button lift. So we're going to go up whilst it's nice weather, because I know I said it was going to be nice weather for the next couple of days, but I think it's going to be cloudy again tomorrow. So I kind of want to be able to show Rory all of the sights of being able to see kind of out further from really high. So that's where we're going now, to see the views over Borovets. Now the one thing about this bubble lift is it does take 20 minutes each way, so it takes quite a while, but we're going to go up, we're going to take in the views, maybe have a hot chocolate, and then fingers crossed, we're really hoping that we can get back on the slopes literally for like maybe half an hour at the end of the day, but that's just a bonus, so we'll see how we get on. It to the very top, and this is the kind of views I was talking about. This is absolutely amazing up here, and it's cool that you can get the bubble up and down, so even if you're not a confident skier, you get to experience all of this wonderfulness, which has been really good. We've just found a bar that looks out kind of across the mountains. We've got a hot chocolate, Rory's got a beer, always forgets that he doesn't like beer, so he's currently nursing it. And yeah, there is a green and a blue like along here, so it is possible to do some kind of easier skiing, but it's just quite daunting, and it's a lot to bring your skis all the way up here just to do this kind of area, then to bring them all the way back down. I guess unless you're planning to like spend a whole morning here or a whole afternoon, which you could do because there's quite a few restaurants. But yeah, it's really lovely actually, really nice. This is what I think of when I think of skiing, all of these beautiful mountain views, which you don't always get when you're spending a lot of time at the bottom of the mountain. So it's nice that you can still come up and experience it all. But we're not going to spend too long up here. We need to actually be getting the lift down at about 4:30, or we may leave soon so that we can get in a couple more runs and keep Rory's practice up, because I think tomorrow we might tackle some of the bigger runs, go on the chairlift, let's see. But either way, we are having a fantastic time, and I think this is my favourite bit so far. Thought I'd quickly just explain this ski area of Borovets. So we are currently at the top of the gondola, so we are right here. There is a green run that runs along the top, so that's the one that you can see, and then you have got a lift that takes you up, but you do have to kind of get down a blue to be able to get back up to this green, and then that's kind of this side, and then obviously there's like quite a few reds down, so there's no blues down, so skiing down's pretty tricky if you're a beginner. And then on the left hand side, this is kind of where we spent a lot of our time, so we've been doing a lot of learning, I believe, around here. This is the green that's closed, so this green that goes all the way along the top, that's closed and it reopens from here. So that's where I've been joining it and continuing down all the way to the bottom. But there's quite a lot of choice, but at the moment I'd say there's a lot more choice for intermediate skiers than there is for beginners. We do actually have half board in our hotel, and that's what we've had the last 2 nights, but the food isn't the best. It's not bad food, it's just not a lot of choice, and 2 nights in a row Rory's had pizza and salad, and 2 nights in a row I've had chicken soup. So tonight we've decided to come out somewhere else for dinner as a little treat. We've also cashed out quite a bit of money for this holiday. We haven't really spent much, so this is going to be like our treat. And we've come to this place called Victoria, so it's in the main part of Borovets. So you've got the massive hotel, the Hotel Rio, I can't think what it's called. And we did go in there, but it looks like everything is literally just for hotel guests. I think there is a restaurant in there somewhere, but we couldn't be able to find it. So instead we've come opposite, and there's a place called Victoria, and there is literally everything on the menu you could ever possibly want. So yeah, we could have gone for any cuisine. I have got the duck noodles, and Rory has gone for some chicken in what? Guacamole. It's quite random. And yeah, and we just got some lemonade and stuff to come, so hopefully it'll be good, and hopefully it won't be a bit weird because there's so much on the menu, which is always a little bit concerning, but fingers crossed it's nice. Food is here, looks pretty good. Can't see what's underneath yours. Under your egg. Nice. Do you want one of these? Okay, day 3 and our last day of skiing, and Rory is on a ski lift. We've already done this run this morning, so we're doing the half run, which is the ski lift that goes from the middle of Borovets, and that takes you up to the 2 blues onto a green. And he did really well this morning, so we're feeling ready and rary. I've actually changed my boots because I was just in agony. My boots have been really hurting. And when I put the new boots on this morning, there was so much more kind of like padding in them. So you have got to be careful, because I think they try and fob you off on like really old boots just to see if you can get on with it. But I'm feeling much better, and he's feeling quite confident as well. So yeah, we're going to have another good day of doing one more of this middle run here. Then we're going to have some lunch, and then we're going to go do the big one from the top, which just basically adds a couple more blues onto this run. So yeah, lots of skiing for the last day. Don't forget, you gotta let know all you can. Don't look back, don't forget, you gotta let know all you can. Don't you wait until the morning light, the morning light. Far away until you're out of sight, you're out of sight. Cause you gotta let know while you can. And we've decided that we've done enough, and we thought we'd have one last little look around Borovets, have a little look in all of the shops. All of this is really nice. I think you can get these most places, but I do think these are really lovely. I think it might be honey.
Hey, the cat's back. Hey,
Hi kitty. Hi kitty. One thing about Borovets is it does have us fighting for our lives to find somewhere which is half decent to eat. But this looks quite nice. Restaurant Panorama, which we assume is up there. Maybe? I'll have to Google it when we get back and see what it says about it. I'm not sure if like framed glasses are coming back in, because frameless was kind of the in thing, and it seems to be going a bit back towards frameless again. It does actually say something else. Does it say Pervo? Pervon. That's unfortunate, isn't it? You wouldn't want to wear that. I do like the little snow globes. Oh, these are nice little. So just to quickly explain, this part here this is the other side to where our apartment or where we're staying is. So where we're staying is kind of like up this way, and then this is the other part, and this is where the longest run is. So you have to take the pull-up lift. What's the pull-up lift called? The button. So you have to take the button lift up, and then you can go across, and then that's where the longest lift is, that takes you all the way to the very, very, very top. That takes you like further than the one that we've been doing. So we didn't do that one, but that's the one that I did on my own on the first or second day, I can't remember now. And as you can see, this is like a red coming down onto here, but this is actually where I taught my mum to ski, because we were closer to this part. But I much prefer where we've been learning to ski, because I think it's much quieter, and I think we picked well with the Ice Angels Hotel in terms of location, because I think that's the best one where you've got availability to all of the lifts that you need. The only one that's a pain to get to is the furthest one, and we didn't even need that. So yeah, I think we picked wisely. Not perfect in every way, but I'm very pleased with. Got a porn star martini. To be fair, we've not really had much to drink this whole trip, have we? It's nice. These aren't, I can't remember what we worked these out as yesterday. Like £6. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's like 16 lev, which I think is about like £8. It's quite good. We're having a drink in the main hotel. So this is the Rila. It's massive. This is like the biggest hotel that's in Borovets. And I think it's where most people stay. And then it's a really good view actually. If you come up here for a drink, you can have a really good view of the whole of the Borovets ski area. Now, if you've been to some large ski areas, you'll realise that this is actually quite small, but for us it's been perfect. So, on the left-hand side here, you have a very steep black, and then you have the ski lift is actually in the middle here. You can't see it because it's being hidden by the trees. And then you have this red in the centre, which actually you have to get the button lift up to the middle and then go across, and that's how you get to the ski lift that takes you all the way up to the very top of the mountain where I went on the first day. And then over the other side, you'll see that's kind of where we've been stationed. So this run that's coming down on this side, on the right hand side, that's where our ski hotel is, like just there, which we're really happy we actually picked the Snow Angels Hotel. It's been perfect, Ice Angels Hotel, sorry. It's been perfect for our trip because you can literally ski in, ski out. And then there is a chairlift which goes up the middle, yeah, there. Oh, this one here. And that's the one that we've been getting to take you up and then take you on to the blues and greens. We are currently in at press time, so it's starting to get a little bit lively. I have heard that other places in Bulgaria are a lot livelier than it is here, but this has suited us quite fine actually. And this is where we ate last night, so this is where we were really disappointed with our food and the service. They just completely ignored us all night, which wasn't great to be honest. But to be honest, we're really struggling to find anywhere to be able to eat. Even places that kind of look nice just tend to be like your party bars, which then makes it difficult for having a nice meal. That's our hotel, just there. Situated in the middle, and to be honest, we do get quite a lot of noise from this, which has been a little bit of a shame. We're absolutely gutted because we've just come out to come for dinner and we've realised that it was night skiing today. We just thought that it wasn't on, but it must be on certain days, and Thursdays must be one of the days. And it looks so magical and we really wanted to give it a try. So we're sad that we missed out on it. Definitely no point in getting the skis back out now. After our not so successful meal last night, we're going to try somewhere a bit more traditional. So there's a place called Black Cat, and we look out on it from our hotel room and it actually looks really nice. So we're going to give this a go instead. Truffle burger sounds good as well.
So what are you getting?
I am going to get a chicken tikka wrap. The original place that we were going to go is fully booked because tonight they've got live music. That makes me think actually, I reckon they had live music on the day that we arrived. Do you remember it was Rory? Do you remember it was really really loud the day that we arrived? So they've got live music on, so that means that they're fully booked, which is a real shame. So we've come to their like partner restaurant, which is actually really close to us, and they say that they do authentic Indian, and it looks really good. So I think I'm going to get a chicken korma wrap. But we do only have the table for an hour, which is a bit of a shame, but then again we are quite tired, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise. And Rory did have his eye on a dessert that they do at the main Rila Hotel. He saw it today of like a Ferrero Rocher slice, so maybe we'll go there for dessert. Just arrived back at the airport. It's Friday now, so we left on Monday and we're coming back on the Friday. It's about 11 o'clock, so I feel like it's a really nice time to leave. It's not really anything you can do on the last day, so we left about 9:30 from Borovets and we've just arrived at Sofia Airport, ready to go home. And we have had the best week. Borovets does have its small issues around food. We really struggled to find places to eat, but overall we had a really good experience, and just having that opportunity to have a ski up hotel at the bottom of the slope, you just can't afford to be able to do that in places in the rest of Europe like Italy and France. So we've had the best time, and I think that's really helped Rory to kind of enjoy the experience, and now I'm really excited to show him what the rest of Europe has to offer when it comes to skiing. But let me know if you have any more questions which I haven't covered about skiing in Borovets. So pop them down below and I'll answer them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, see you later.